Hey guys, Evil Panda here, and this is my review for Game of Thrones, a role-playing game. In this game, you got two main characters, which is Alistair, and you've also got Mors. And Mors has a pet dog, which you can also control. So, this game is basically meant to be a role-playing game where you like live out their character story, and you can make decisions based in their life, sort of thing. But I don't know, I kind of failed at that, but I don't know. I guess it's up to whoever's playing, whether they think it was good enough. So this game has a character system. It's not really like a character creation system. It's just like assigning skills when you level up and like adding new armor to your character. I'll show you character page. So you've got attributes, and you can add attributes like strength increases certain things, and endurance is like health, and intelligence is extra skill points. And basically you just add extra points, and then you've got your normal skill tree, and then you've got your secondary skill tree, and then you've got your second row of skills. So for this one character who's Alistair, he gets the R'hllor powers, which is the god of fire, I think. And then you've also got your normal skills, so you got like armor and weapons, and you can increase how effective they are on your character. Whereas on the other hand, you have Mors. He has the same skill tree, but depending on how you like creating your character, because you've also got character classes, like whether they be an archer, a swordsman, whatever. He's got the same attributes, but I'm like leveling them up differently, and he's also got his skill points. So the basic skill tree costs 1 point per skill point, and then the secondary tree is 2 points, and then he's got the skin changer ability for his second row powers, which is his dog, and he can control it, and then you add skill points that the dog can also perform. So my favorite character is Alistair out of the two. I mean, Mors is fun with his dog, how you can control it. He can sneak up behind people and like pretty much kill them. Really simple without having to do the boring ass combat that's in this game. But I mean, Alistair has the fire powers, and his powers are way more exciting than Mors. Mors is just like defensive, holding people off for me for how I've created him. I didn't do an attacking sort of like style for him. The inventory system kind of sucks in this game. I mean, you've got unlimited inventory space from what I've noticed. I don't think I ever, I didn't really sell too much at the store. I think it might have been chapter 4 when I was like selling stuff, because I figured you might need gold for things, but in this game you don't really need gold that much. But, I mean, the inventory things, you got different armor styles. So you got heavy, light, and chainmail, but it's not the best inventory system. The weapons kind of suck as well. You've got like maces, bows, swords, and daggers, and claymores, I think it is. And then basically, different weapons do different, like, higher damage to different kinds of armor styles. And then you basically just set up your character however you want him to react. So this is my defensive character, so I'm giving him lots of heavy armor, and basically he's meant to just like take all the damage while Alistair does most of the attacking. You don't actually get to play both characters in the same stage that much. It's mostly near the end of the game when they've met up that you can play as both of them, which I kind of thought sucked, because when you're playing as just one character and it's trying to tell two storylines at the same time, it kind of like, well, I thought that they kind of failed at it, really. I mean, especially since they start with the character who's in the future, pretty much, which is Mors, is the main character to this game. But yeah, I mean, the inventory system I thought kind of sucked. Not to mention that I'm not sure if it's just mine or if it's like a bug or something, but mine, the inventory is back to front, so like the weakest items are at the front, and then you had to go to the right through them to get to the actual weapons that you wanted to check were good enough. So you press tab to switch between your characters. Usually, I think you only ever get like 2 characters at once. And then you've also got the dog, but you press R to use the dog since that's the second skill tree. Whereas for Alistair, you'd press R to use his reload power, which helps you find hidden objects and hidden areas. I don't think there was anything too special about the hidden areas. They usually just had like gold and stuff. So the combat system, you hit spacebar and it brings up your skills, and you can activate a skill like this, or you can just press the the left click button on a character to use just basic attack. I don't have the dog with Moors in this clip, since I think like the dog's kept captive somewhere, but it doesn't really bother me, since I don't know, the dog I didn't find was too useful in battle until you get like lots of skill points into him. And you get skill points from leveling up your characters, from doing side quests and killing people. Alistair's firepower is so useful, and he also gets double lives, which is great. I mean, this defensive character is quite good. He's pretty good at holding off damage, and you can taunt people so everyone will target him instead of Alistair, so Alistair can do most of the damage. And Alistair's fire damage just does so much. And he also has the explosive power, so if you set someone on fire, you can like explode them and then stun everyone around them. I mean, the skills aren't that exciting, and especially that you have such limited energy. And I think like in a few battles I've actually had to recharge the energy during the battle, just because like you use free skills or something and then you're out of energy and you have to wait like 5 attacks before you have enough energy to use one skill. It's kind of disappointing that they don't have a more, like, a better system for upgrading your characters, but this combat style definitely reminded me a lot of XCOM, and I personally don't like this kind of combat style where you're hitting spacebar and just selecting, like, a special move for them to use. It's kind of disappointing to me, but, I mean, yeah. There's also lots of looting in this game. You can walk up the things, and if it has a special icon above it, you can like pick something out. Otherwise, you can use Moore's dog, and it can sniff out special hidden objects. Much like how Alistair can use fire to find special things. So, if I had to rate this game, I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 10, because I didn't actually think it was that good. Because there's more cutscenes in this game than gameplay, I found. Like, you do like 2 minutes of gameplay, and then you'd just be sitting there watching someone telling you like their life story after you've just been like attacking them, or you're about to attack someone, and then they just feel the need to talk to you forever and ever. I mean, you can skip the cutscenes, but if you do, you're gonna be lost in the game, because this game is very story-centered. Basically, you need to always know what's happening in the storyline, or you're just gonna find yourself getting lost. But I mean, I did enjoy the last couple of chapters, but the start of the game was so slow and slow boring, it just ruined it for me. So I'm only gonna give this game a 3 out of 10. If you don't agree with my review, make sure to drop what you thought of the game in the comments below this video. Okay guys, see ya.